Hi, this is Megan Jacks, Creative Memories Independent Advisor, and I'm here with a video today to show you how to use the new Creative Memories Mandala punch to make this mandala rope border. And once I show you how to punch it, then I'm going to show you how to put together a really quick and easy border, but that packs a lot of visual punch. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you today using some navy cardstock. So to get started, we're just going to go ahead and start with the punch, and I'm going to be lining it up with my first border that I'm going to punch is going to be lining up with these black marks here on the front. So that's where I'm going to be putting my paper in to line up with that black line. And that's going to ensure that I get a nice even set of pattern all the way down the line. So I'm going to keep going. I double check here on the right hand side that my pattern is matched up, keeping flush along the back side on the opposite side. And I just keep punching down the line. And we're all set there. I can clear the pieces out. Then the next step is going to be to go ahead and I'm going to grab my trimmer and I'm going to cut this at 2 1/4 inches from the top peak of the design. So I'm going to line up the peak of my mandala at the 2 1/4 inch all the way down and go ahead and trim. Now the key to this is going to be to offset this next set of punches. And so to do that, what I have found here is I just need to go ahead and I'm going to line up my paper with the peak of this right side of the pattern here. So this peak right there is going to be the middle. It's going to give me that offset that I want. So I'll line it up with that peak and punch. And then I'm going to do a quick back, bring it over here to my left and punch again. And then I will come back out and finish punching it the rest of the way down the line. I'm making sure to keep the left side firm against the back while I'm double checking on the right that my pattern's lining up, and I just continue to punch. So there I have a nice mandala rope. It kind of does look like a snake, but I have a nice pair here. These will be fun to do a project with. The design I'm going to show you today, though, the border, I've gone ahead and I've punched out and trimmed all the pieces that I needed. So I'm using the Boho Escape collection. I punched 2 of the mandala ropes in 2 different colors using the tonal paper pack. I went ahead and I trimmed in the kind of the tonal dark blue tone on tone paper. I trimmed a background at 2 3/4 inch. And then I also went ahead and in some bronze shimmer and in this statement print from the designer pack, I made some strips that are 1/2 inch wide. And I'll show you how I use those. I'll be layering them behind this 2 3/4 inch strip. So I could have made these just extra wide and done a full layering, but I'm a little bit of a paper conserver, especially when we're talking shimmers and the really pretty prints. So I just am doing strips that I will layer behind. So to put this together, I'm going to start with my kind of the light green here and this coral, and they're going to layer on the border there. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some repositionable adhesive to the back side of my border. And as I already kind of did some dry fitting before I started the video here, I want this to be about the 1/8 of an inch from the edge, so my peaks. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. My peaks are each going to be about 1/8 of the inch from the top on this side. Now my coral border, I'm going to do about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. I'm going to get a little bit of that nice, I'm lining up to make sure that my keeping everything nice and lined up, but making sure that I'm getting that 1/8 of an inch gap at the bottom. So that's pretty even. I actually plan to, I think, go ahead and turn this border more horizontal or vertical. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to layer on some of the bronze shimmer in the back. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and just flip my border over, and I'm going to run a little bit of repositionable adhesive along the very edge. And then I'm going to I don't want a lot of bronze shimmer showing here, but I want enough to give that you notice it. So I probably am close to just over 1/8 of an inch, probably close to 3/16 of an inch. This is going to be depending on how overall wide you want your border to be. So I'll just repeat that on the other side. And like I said, you could have just cut one large piece of bronze shimmer if you don't want to kind of be piecing these back edges together, the borders, the outside edges. So you would just have to do the math, starting with 2 3/4 and then adding, you know, anywhere from 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch per side. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my statement print on there. So I will add more repositionable adhesive. You could use mini tape runner. You could use regular. I just like the repositionable. It's real quick to put on. And I'm going to do about the same, maybe a little bit more of this statement print. That's why I like the repositionable. It's real easy to make some adjustments. That side. And I've already got my adhesive on, so I can put it on the other. And there we have it. So overall, that is the border. It's a real, has a nice kind of a statement to it. I am going to be adding one of these stickers, and I think I'm going to go ahead and add another embellishment piece here that says dreaming of summer days that last forever. So this is going to be a great one. Imagine it here with the top of a page as such. So that's a quick, easy way to do something just fun, a little bit different with the mandala punch. Hopefully you have a chance to give it a try. And if you do, please share. You can find me on Facebook. I am at Megan Jack's Scrapbooking. I also have a private Facebook group called Scrapbooking with Megan. So look those up if you're over on Facebook. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching.